goal already. Maximilian, how are you? I forgot to press the go live button. How are you guys doing today? Are you all very, very well? Leeds already starting off with a blaze of fire. Norwich now pinging the ball around our 18-yard box, looking to manufacture something, manufacture some danger. JB, Jesse, how are you all? Hopefully phenomenally well. Leeds United starting off very, very, very well. This is beautiful scenes. 3-0 the other day. 1-0 already at home against Norwich. Manor Solomon once again finding the back of the net. He is on fire right now. Absolutely on fire. Currently giving Leeds a 1-point lead at the top of the table. Although this is good because this will give us a nice 5-point lead over Sunderland, which is what you love to see. Could be a lot more if we hadn't bottled a couple of the other games last week, but as long as we continue to play in the manner we are, I'm not going to complain. The man or Solomon. Missed the goal because I needed a shite. Gutted. I hear you, man. I hear you. I've missed a couple from the toilet myself this year. Well, almost. There was one I went to the toilet and I came back. As soon as I came back, I saw Tanaka ripping and shipping it into... Well, it was actually Stroik. I think it was Tanaka who crossed it into him. Maybe I'm wrong. No, it was Rothwell, actually. And Stroik ripping and shipping it top bins. Go on, Ampadu. Drive forward, man. Drive forward. That'd be big, though. A Yorkshire Derby 3-0 win. And then followed by a, hopefully, 3-0 or 4-0 win again against Farke's former club. That would be a beautiful thing to see today as Leeds pick the ball around again nicely. Jaden Bogle down the right-hand side. Why is my chat not functioning correctly? That's my question, mate. Just need the chat to start coming through. Oh. Have I been going live? Have I not been live? I can't tell, man. I click go live. This whole thing is bugging me out today. It's bugging me out big time. Daniel Farke looking pretty bugged out as well by the fact that Leeds can't retain the ball for more than 2 minutes. Starting off with a goal in the first minute of the game. Since then, Norwich have had a decent spell of the ball. Good counter-attack here. Roden, great tracking there. Beautiful NHS track and tracing. Incoming 3-1 Norwich. Nah, no chance, mate. Not the way Leeds are playing right now. Impossible, my man. Impossible. How you doing, though, Steve? Stevie, no wonder. Joma. J. Joma Jameson. Come on, Ampadu. Play it into the middle. There you go. That's better. Roden, open that body up, mate. Release it. You got to release it quicker there, son. Got to release it quicker. Go on, DJ. Flaps the ball through to Aronson. Great ball down the right-hand side. Can Bogle swing this one in? No, he can't, mate. That's poor. Am I right? Yeah, very good, mate. Very, very good. How can I not be good when Leeds are leading this early into the game? It's been a while since Leeds have actually taken initiative and got an early goal. But I believe it was the stat of our last 50 games or last 36 games or something where we've scored first. We haven't lost. It's either wins or draws against the board. So going with that, this should be a comfortable game for Leeds. Hopefully it's a win and not a draw because we've dropped way too many points to draws this year. We haven't lost too many times, but we have drawn a lot and thrown away a lot of points, which is not good. What a goal from Leeds early doors indeed, mate. Ramadzani or Somerville, man. Ramadzani is fucking quality, I'm telling you. Quality. It was so good to watch him ball out the other day. As he always does. I can't put him on the Somerville level yet. Somerville did it for a lot longer period of time and was a lot more consistent. Ramadzani's had injuries, so he's been in and out. It kind of cut his form and he's starting to get back to that level that he was earlier on in the season. But fuck me, with the quality we have, we should be blitzing this league, mate. Get out of here. Come on, the Canaries, mate. Double A, how you doing, man? Solomon's a star. Big time. Big time, man. Solomon, Ramadzani, Dan James. We've got some fucking quality in this team, man. There is no excuse for not going up automatic this year. No excuse at all. in my opinion. We should be further ahead. But at this point in the season, to be on 58 points is not too shabby of a return, I have to say. I know I've been critical of Falk, but it's not too shabby. The excuses in the sticks. As Sam Byron picks up a yellow card. Should have put that in the old bet builder, mate. Every time I think of building a bet builder, this guy's getting a booking. I always seem to back Bogle for the booking instead, though. I keep mugging myself off. Should be like 6 points ahead of everyone. Well, we're 5 points as things stand. If we win this game, we are 5 points ahead of third place, which is currently Sunderland on 53 points. We're on 58 right now. So, well, they're on 54. Could have sworn they're on 53. No, they are on 54. But we're on 59, sorry. So we're 5 points ahead of them. Burnley are on 53. Although if they do win, we will only have a 3-point lead above the playoff zone, which is, you know, not the most comfortable, shall we say. We shouldn't be getting second in this championship. We should be first. I agree wholeheartedly. And if we hadn't blown 4 points in the last minute of the game, 2 games in 3 days, then we would be. We'd have an extra 4 points. We would be cruising right now. We'd be about 9 points above the drop. We'd be 5 points above Sheffield United. We'd be living life. We'd be living the dream, baby. Living the dream. Portsmouth currently beating Stoke 2-0 right now as well. And Sheffield Wednesday drawing with Bristol City. Of course, tomorrow is a big game. Sheffield United are playing Hull City. And then we wait till Monday, where we have a huge mouth-watering tie between Burnley and Leeds United. Going away in that one, Leeds are. I'd rather race for automatics than the title as soon as we get a gap going between third. Fair enough for last season, Leicester really did well. But other than that, no excuse. They did well, but we also got 6 points off of Leicester. So we shouldn't have been throwing it away like that. We built back a 17-point gap on them. 17-point gap. We pulled back, got ahead of them, beat them twice in the league, and then still threw it away at the end. So Leicester doing well is not really any kind of reason I would give for Leeds not winning the league that year. As they show the early goal again. Beautiful cross by DJ. Great run by Solomon. Great finish by Solomon. Leeds back cooking on top. That 4-0 QPR wakes me up in my sleep. Tell me about it, mate. Tell me about it. That 4-0 QPR was a rough time. Brendan Aronson's come off hobbling for something. He's holding his groin. Or his hip, rather, not his groin. Hopefully he's okay. He's been in good form recently as Brendan Aronson. He hasn't been a world beater, but he's consistently very, very, very good. He'll give you a consistent 7 to 8 out of 10 performance every week, and that's what you got to rate. He is consistent. Does he have the razzle and dazzle and final quality that we thought when we signed him for 25 million? Probably not. But in this division, he should certainly be more than well equipped to add a few more goals to his tally if he can work on his finishing ability. Because, boy, he's had some howitzers recently. Thoughts on the quiet window so far, Harry? I told you, man. I said it. We've spoken about this for months now. Everyone keeps saying, who do you think will sign in January? I kept saying, I don't think we will sign a single player in January. I don't think we'll, maybe like a backup left back or something. I don't see us getting a striker. I don't see us getting a number 10. I don't see us getting anyone. Anyone big, that is. Big driving run forward here by Norwich. Losing the ball out there. Terrible shot. Way wide of the goal. You ain't going to beat a world-class keeper like Elan Meslier with a strike like that. I tell you that for free. I remember watching the 4-0 game against Ipswich at Ellen Road. What a game. Mate, that was on it was a Christmas period, no? Was it Boxing Day we beat him 4-0 or 4-1, wasn't it? It was Boxing Day. And we absolutely balled out of the park there. Absolutely dominated them. And they still got promoted over us. So that just goes to show you how tragic Leeds' end to the season was last year. which is why I'm not holding too much solace in the fact that we are currently leading the championship table, which could obviously very quickly change depending on this result right here. But we've seen how badly and how quickly things can change for Leeds at the end of these campaigns. We've seen it quite a few times, even Bielsa's first campaign, where Sheffield United ended up pipping us. So a 3-point lead, a 2-point lead, a 5-point lead is not enough to get me comfortable. Now, going into the last 3 games of the season, if we have a 10-point lead, then I'm comfortable. Then I'm happy. What do you think about Rafa at the moment? I told you, man, future Ballon d'Or winner. This guy is unbelievable. Another 96th minute winner yesterday against Benfica. Guy is just fucking different gravy, man. Can't believe I was actually able to watch him play in a Leeds shirt with my own 2 eyes in the stadium. That is still an unreal thing. I got to see him score a last-minute penalty for Leeds against, was it Blackburn? Or no, Crystal Palace. That was it. Crystal Palace he did. Yeah, it was just after Christmas. I believe it was Boxing Day. It was either Boxing Day or the one after that. But that would have been New Year's Eve. So I think it was Boxing Day. Because just before Christmas, we played Coventry, I think. And lost. In a shit game. Uh-oh. Here come Norwich down the right-hand side. Blistering counter-attack. Could do with some men back here in the box. Leeds always, for me, look risky. We look risky on the counter-attack. I don't know what it is. Whenever a team breaks with speed, I just feel like there's holes and gaps there in Leeds' defence. I need us to be a little bit more tighter together. Big catch by Meslier there. Emre, welcome in. I hope we go up for them nights against Bournemouth. Proper games every time then. Don't know about that, mate. Don't know about that. Bournemouth are certainly not the first ping on my radar for Leeds getting promoted. I'll put it that way. I hope they get flipping relegated, to be honest with you. Such a boring club. IMO. Just checked in the 4-0 Ipswich game. Oh, it's 23rd of December. Okay, you're right. It's just before Christmas. My bad. 23rd of December. So I got my good fact checker here. Majikowski. Are you Polish by any chance? I'm guessing. Majikowski. Yeah. Excellent guess, mate. Excellent guess. What can I say? Thought so. The Auskis. I've got a good friend whose name ends very similar. Well, his name's Maciek, actually, ironically. Just spelt different. Go on. Ping it down the left-hand side, mate. Speaking of Polishmen, I'd have actually loved to see Mateusz Klich still in the side. He's a bit of a shithouse. We don't really have any of that anymore. We don't have a player who's just gonna fucking rile the other team up, who's gonna stick elbows in, who's gonna be a little bit dirty, who's gonna be a little bit cheeky with it. We don't really have a player like that anymore. I mean, we do, but it's Patrick Bamford, and he doesn't get a kick in. That's the only guy we really have that has that little bit of shithouse in him. We used to have it with Klich and Alioski and Bamford and a few players. Now we've literally just got Bamford who doesn't play. And I can't... Oh, he's kept it in. Ref, are you off your rockers? Are you calling it offside? Never. Klich versus Villa. Ooh, mate, that was a hell of a fucking... Should still never have gave the goal away. And he's onside, man. DJ's onside. Look at that pace to keep the ball in, by the way. Look at that fucking acceleration by DJ. But that is never offside, ref. You are off your rocker, my sunshine. You are off your damn rocker. Be with me. Be that guy, yeah. Be the G. I wanna roll with a G. Painting called Addison. I tell her come and jump in my Addison. Oi, oi. You want to close him down, mate? You want to close him down? You want to give him the fucking keys to the kingdom, Solomon? Come on, DJ. On him. Someone press. You're all stood there scratching your fucking Adam Johnsons over there. Ooh. Bit of quality by Solomon there. Works his way out of danger. Leeds working our way out of danger very, very well here. Who would you guys say is your favourite player this year for Leeds? Favourite player currently in the side? I'm really intrigued. Most people, if I had to pick like a fan favourite, it's hard. Like, usually in a side, you'll have one or two standout players who are a fan favourite. For me, if I was going to say like something that people would vastly say, the only name on the top of my head would be Tanaka. That is the guy who I think people generally tend to say is their fan favourite. Oh, go on, Pirro. Oh, it's probably because we don't have like a big bagsman up front. Usually the striker's the one that gets all the glories. I don't really have a bagsman who's going to fucking steal the headlines. And we don't have a standout winger. Or we don't have a standout attacker who's supremely better than any other standout attacker. Dan James is very, very good. Is he much better than Solomon? No, arguably Solomon's better, but is he streets ahead of Dan James? Not miles clear. Is he streets ahead of Ramazani? Not miles clear. Easily Tanaka. Was it a good goal? I missed it. It was a very good goal. Yeah, very well made break. Aronson, a little triangle work there in the midfield. Plays the ball up to Aronson. First time pass out to DJ on the right-hand side with another beautiful cross, man. His crossing ability is actually so vastly improved, Dan James. Has been for a good couple of years now. Beautiful ball into the box, and then Solomon with a great time run finishes it from about 5 yards out. Lovely work goal, though. Oh, lovely ball through. Aronson flicks it forward. Keeper's taking him down. That's got to be a pen, ref. Has he given the pen? I think he's given it. Has he? He's pointed to the spot, but his hand is flapped up like Elon Musk here. I'm not sure what he's decided here. I think he's pointed to the spot. Let's see. Lovely through ball. Aronson gets there. Ooh, he's on his way down. He is on his way down, but does he get clipped? Nah, I don't think that's a pen. Great fucking ball by Bogle. He kind of clips him. He does kind of clip him, but he was already going down. He was already going down, but he does get clipped. And he's given nothing. He's given a goal kick. Bloody crooked ref, mate. Who's this David De Gea wannabe? Fucking hoofs it forward. Fair play, David. Got a hell of a kick on you. Maybe it is David De Gea in disguise. Burnley is one of those promotion race deciders. You mean the game on? Do you mean the game on Monday, or just as a side in general? Who do you guys think will be there or thereabouts? Who do you think is our strongest opposition in terms of final end stretch of the season? Who do you think is going to pose us the biggest threat out of the three trailing sides at the moment? The game on Monday. Yeah, the game on Monday is huge, man. Game on Monday is huge. Huge. Because if we can beat Burnley, we will get a tasty, at least 5-point gap on... well, if we win today and beat Burnley, we'll get at least a 5-point gap on the automatic zone, which is very, very good. Potentially more if Sunderland also falter. Then it could become a 6-point gap. Of course, hinging on us winning today as well. And we shouldn't have lost to them in the first leg either. Well, not the first leg, the first game. First portion of the season. We should never have lost to them. That was a complete breakaway goal, complete breakaway game. We easily should have won that game. Comfortably. But we threw it away. Big time. Sheffield United, you think will be our toughest test come the end of the season? I always thought Sunderland were a better side than Sheffield United, I have to say. From watching them this year, they play better football, in my opinion. I think arguably throughout the squad they've got a little bit more quality. Of course, Sheffield United just coming down from the Premier League, they have, you know, a lot of players who have experienced playing at a higher level as their Leeds, which can obviously help them out a lot, especially in some of those tighter games. But yeah, I had Sunderland as our biggest test. Well, the way things are going, Sheffield United do just keep plucking along and they just won't sod off, will they? They won't get out of our arse. Although they were out of our arse momentarily until we decided to drop 4 points in 2 minutes of football. We have Sunderland at home now, though. The other are away. Yeah. True. But the only side out of those that we didn't beat was Burnley. And that was a game which I think, like the other two, we actually comfortably dominated. Or controlled, rather. Comfortably controlled. As this game here has become a little bit scrappy, shall we say. Not too much football going on. Both sides now just trying to regather themselves, readjust for another strike. Leeds poised like a viper. Waiting for one small slip up at the back here, and they found the slip up. Dan James, great interception. Joel Pirot picks up the ball. Oh, that is fucking awful, Rothwell. He's passed the ball straight to a Norwich shirt, and now they got a goal kick. Very poor, mate. Very poor. 2-0 before half-time, and I'm calmer. Big time, mate. Let's make it 3-0. Let's get one goal just before the end of the half. Perfect time to score. 1-0 Leeds United going into the break. And then one goal as soon as we get out of the break. And make it 3-0. Two best times to score right before the half and right as soon as the second half starts. Two best times to score in football. Because currently Norwich do pose as a threat. They haven't created really a clear-cut chance. But they are still posing us threats. And they are coming forward menacingly. I can't lie, Norwich have been the better team. Really? What makes you say that? What makes you say that? They've had more possession. They've had more possession, if you quantify that as being the better team. More possession, slightly better pass accuracy. But they haven't really created too many really good goal-scoring opportunities, in my opinion. They haven't created any, really. They've had a couple of shots off target, a couple from range. But it's interesting to see a side actually control more of the ball than Leeds. Rothwell is just not on tonight, though, as well. They've had more possession. They've had more possession. I feel like we've had better attacking moments. We have had better attacking moments, for sure. Way better attacking moments. And we have looked the side more threatening to score a goal. I think we're just allowing them to play the ball around a bit. We're allowing them to have a little bit more of the ball. And you'd expect Leeds to come forward with a little bit more surgency in the second half. But it's interesting to see how games go when you do get that early goal. That early goal has completely changed the dynamic of the entire half now for Leeds. Because we have something to hold on to now. Burnley 1-0 up. Sorry. Burnley are 1-0 up against Plymouth. Burnley are 1-0 up against Plymouth. Which means they are now 3 points behind us. Which is very dangerous. Muy dangeroso. Muy dangeroso. Which makes it even more important that Leeds win today. And next week. And then we can sit there with a nice 6-point lead at least, with a nice chunk of goal difference. Or 5-point lead at least, should I say. That is gutting that they've just scored, though. Still early doors in that one. Although it is Plymouth, and they are shite, even though they got a new manager. Why do you think Ramazani didn't start? He earned it. I agree. He did definitely earn it, but we've seen a lot of players potentially earn it and then be dropped. It's just rotationary things, man. It's just a lot of games in quick succession, so he's just rotating. When you've got this much wealth of quality in your side, very easily done, the rotation game. And that can be a benefit, can also be a detriment. But you look at it, and you can't really complain at Solomon starting, because Solomon has been on fire of late. He's definitely earned himself a start in this game. And Dan James has been very stellar in recent weeks as well. So he's someone else who's also earned himself a start, as Ramazani has. So it's tough, but I think you will see Ramazani in the Burnley game, perhaps. But I think it is more just that he likes Solomon on that left-hand side, as opposed to Ramazani. Go on, Rothwell. Ping it. Go on, DJ. Swing another great cross in. Fucking hell, he's ripped a shot instead. And it's whistled past the post. Oh, yeah, he will be subbed in, of course. In the 75th minute, when he has 15 minutes to do something. Yeah, he will be subbed in. Just right before the fucking final whistle blows. Fair play, DJ, mate. Oh, is that a deflection? Hang on a second. I thought he just, like, ripped it with the outside. Nah, I don't think it's a deflection. Just a wayward shot. Go on, mate. Launch it in. Launch the investigation. Go on, mate. Drive. Tanaka. Spin him. Spin him, Tanaka. Spin him on the weights. Spin the plate. Look at this, man. Never a doubt. Never a doubt at right back with Jayden Bogle there. Never a doubt. Never a shred of doubt. Jayden Bogle is too good, man. He's too good. Fucking quality signing. Even if hoping that we do get promoted, I wouldn't even be in a rush to get rid of Jayden Bogle. I think he's been one of our standout performers this year. Look at that. Again, quality by Jayden Bogle. Can he get the cross in? He's still going. Beautiful cross. Oh, and he's got Leeds a corner. That's what I'm talking about, man. This Jayden Bogle guy is unreal. He's different quality there, man. He is very, very, very competent right back. Look at that. Good pressing. Wins the ball back. High energy. Carries on his run. Drops the shoulder. Puts a great cross in. And it's deflected behind for a corner. He just never gives up, this guy. Just keeps working, keeps plugging away, Who knows, you'll get something. Steven Spada! How are you, man? Hopefully you have a Prem level squad. Well, if we get promoted, we will need some big investments, and we can turn this into a Prem level squad, of course. Because we have a lot of quality and strength in depth. We just need 3 or 4 really top quality additions, and that's what I'd say if we did get promoted. I don't want to tempt fate too much by talking as if we are, but you know, everyone talks about bringing someone in January, bring someone like this. Our squad doesn't technically need anyone, unless if we're going to get a real top player like a striker or a cam. We don't need anyone, and if we do get promoted, which is potentially why they're not bringing anyone in here, that top quality player that we're trying to bring in will, you know, the abilities of us bringing in a top level quality player and the manner of who that would be is worlds apart, like so much higher. So if we did, I think we'd keep the majority of the squad as it is. Really, really good. And then just sign one top quality player for each position. A top quality striker, a top quality cam, a top quality midfielder, one really, really top quality centre back, and then maybe a left back. If Firpo is still injured. And then I think the rest of the squad is still very, very well served enough to have a very good run in the Premier League. You see, Dan James has Premier League quality, Solomon has Premier League quality, Ramazzani definitely, although he hasn't played in the Premier League, has the quality to do it. Aronson can play a squad rotation role in the Premier League, guaranteed. Bogle's done it in the Premier League. I believe he can do it again in the Premier League. Tanaka, I think, is easily well versed to make that step up there. Roden, arguably, I mean, he played for Spurs, not a lot for Spurs, but he played for them. Could potentially make that step up. Ampadu, I think you're looking at a player who's primed to make that step up. Nonto has proved he can do it before in the Prem. So we have a lot of quality players in there. We just need some top quality additions. And you'll see when you bring those in, that will get the best out of other players. People like Solomon and Ramazzani, if they had an elite at number 10 and an elite striker to work off, like a Rodrigo in there, and maybe a Rodrigo de Paul in behind, then you'd see these players even improve their performances further than what they already are. Here is Byram down the right-hand side, flicks it back to Aronson. Doesn't quite get there. Byram gets it again, and they've called it for offside again? Come on, ref. Solomon, always remember rule number 1. And what's that? What's that? Don't get caught. Never fall in love with a loan. Listen, mate, forget falling in love with a loan. If we get promoted, that's all I care about, man. Then I'll happily fall in love with it. You know what I mean? Ben White, Benjamin Blanco, got us promoted, mate. Would I have loved to sign him? Yeah. Did it hurt to not sign him? Yeah. But he still got us promoted. He still did a great job. Edgar Nketiah. I'm very thankful for him getting us promoted that year. He got us a lot of points. He probably earned us 12 to 15 points with late winners. That is very much forgotten about when people talk about Leeds' promotion campaign. But I think there is a chance. I think apparently, again, to minimise kind of technically the cost they spent on Archie Gray, which is still looking like an absolute steal for Spurs, is the fact that they want to sell Solomon going the other way. Probably another £10 million. Because I don't see them bringing Solomon back to the side just because of his injury concerns. But what you do in the Championship is you utilise these loan players. Because even if you're not going to sign them, even if you're not able to sign them at the end, if they do their job and get you into the top division, you could use your money that you get for getting promoted on either a better or equally leveled substitute. Go on, Meslier, down the left-hand side. Ping it quicker now. First touch, open your body. Play the ball. Left-hand side, lovely. Open your body. Play it. Spray it. Play it. No. Go on, open your body up, mate. Here you go. Jaden Bogle opens his body up, drives forward. Plays it to DJ. Can he give him an overlapping run? No, he can't. Instead, Aronson finds the way there. And Aronson flicks the ball round and gets fouled. All right, Mush, an AL. All right, Mush, AL4. AL4. AL for us. AL for us. How you doing, Chris Thompson, my man? AL for us. Archie Gray so overrated? Nah, man, you're off your rocker, man. That guy's generational. He's generational, mate. He's generational. Hope we see Nketiah back someday. I know he must. Nah, we won't. And he hasn't quite kicked on to the level that we thought and Arsenal thought that he was going to kick on to, unfortunately. And there's probably a reason why Bielsa wasn't playing him over Patrick Bamford. He saw certain things in his game that he wasn't a fan of. He was a great finisher when he got the chance in and around the 18-yard box. He was very clinical. He was ice cold. He had the arrogance of youth to him. He was pacey, but there were certain times in the game he would just drift off, and still see it now, kind of drift off and disappear and just kind of not really have much of a presence in the game until he popped up and in and around the box and either scored or tried to create something. But yeah, unfortunately he hasn't quite kicked on to that level. And we're talking about Leeds becoming a Champions League side here, aren't we? So, you know, let's think about this. Which is where they said we would be by this point. Well, maybe not Champions League, but they said we would be a European side competing in Europe with a 60,000 seater stadium. And we're not competing in Europe. We don't have a 60,000 seater stadium. And we're playing in the Championship. So, it feels like we've been sold a bill of goods by previous owners, should we say. But I do hope we can continue that mission and try to get there. The stadium expansion is probably going to happen in a couple of years. I'd be intrigued to see how that affects Leeds. Can you see us having a big window in the summer? Oh, of course, man. Of course. Huge window. Kidding me? A monumental window if we go up. We've sold so many players recently to keep up with PSR. We've made mass amounts of profit over the past couple of years. If we go up, woo, it's our time to spend, baby. Made 100 million last year on transfer fees. We got to be spending that 100 million and some if we get promoted. I'm talking another 140 million pound window, baby. Damn right. Put all that money back in. Why is Solomon starting? He had a knock. Why play him with Burnley next week? Fark is clueless sometimes. Well, Circus or Krikus, because he scored our opening goal. He scored our opening goal. So, you know, it's worked out. The decision to start him currently has given Leeds the lead. So, you potentially could take him out earlier at half-time, which wouldn't be a bad shout. Or potentially leave him. But maybe because there is a little gap until we play Burnley on Monday, he's not too concerned. And maybe he's saving Ramazani for Monday. We'll have to wait and see. Yo, JT, I was late. How you doing, RO Edits? Bogle! Oh! Jaden Bogmeister having a little laugh with the keeper there. Almost caught him out near post. This guy is on fire. I should put a bet on this guy to score. This guy's going to... I'm telling you, if you guys are putting an in-game bet builder in now, put a bet on Bogle to score. Look at that fucking quality run. Who picked out that ball? Tanaka. What a ping. What a ping. And beautiful inside of the foot volley. It's flying top bins. Keeper with a big save there. Risky if he has a knock. He seems alright. He doesn't seem too bad. You look like Catwoman with the strap on your headset. What the I'll become a devout monk if we sign Latte Lau. I don't think we need Latte Lath, mate. And if anything, what, a loan? Because again, this is what you got to think about. If and when we do get promoted, I mean, hoping we do, he's not going to be a Premier League player. He ain't going to cut the mustard there. We're going to need another number 9. And then what are we going to sell? 3 strikers in the summer? One that we just signed 6 months ago. I think in the summer, they're probably going to offload Patrick Bamford somehow because he doesn't want to play him. Joseph might go on loan if we get promoted, the way things are staying. And then Perot, because we spent so much money on him, might be lumbered with us. And then we'll go to sign one like quality striker and then maybe a backup striker as well. That's what I see happening if we got promoted. But then if you bring someone else in now, that complicates things a lot. I mean, that means you'd have to get rid of Bamford, Perot, and Joseph, and then keep whoever you sign now, in this case, Latte Lath, as the backup, and then bring someone else in. It's just... You don't want, like, 4 strikers on the bench, you know what I mean? And if we aren't getting rid of anyone now, I don't see us bringing anyone in. Hopefully, Ramazani comes on the second half and not in the 87th minute. Unfortunately, he is going to come on in the 87th minute. You called it yourself there. It is half time. Leeds United 1, Norwich City 0. Big game. big lead for Leeds so far. Decent performance. And something that I am very comfortable with. This is a very comfortable game right now. Norwich have posed zilch threat, even though they have had the majority of possession. Well, last I checked 7 minutes ago, they had the majority of possession. Maybe it could have changed with the way Leeds ended the half there. But I feel very comfortable right now. I'm very full and very comfortable. And I don't see Norwich posing as much of a threat in the second half as they did in the first half. And they didn't really pose much in the first half, really, at all. But now is where I see Leeds are going to get a little bit more of a foothold on the ball and hopefully push Norwich a little bit further back, because they've been able to come into our own half very comfortably and kind of pick the ball around in the second third of the pitch. But this is where Leeds need to push them back there. What's for TJT? Had my tea already. Had some moussaka. Had some moussaka earlier on. Well, I have a little bit left here, technically, a little bit in the plate. So maybe I'll munch on that a little bit in the second half. What about you? What have you eaten today, son? Promise last time of a name change. It's me, football fan. Hey, you ain't got to promise me that, mate. Change your name whenever you feel like it, my brother. How you doing, football fan? RO Edits. Believe you had another name in there as well. I've forgotten it. There's so many name changes, man. How you doing, brother? Big half. What do you guys make of that first half performance so far? For me, as I said, very comfortable. Very, 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 very relaxed, which, if anything, is a little bit scary to be relaxed, because when usually I'm relaxed watching Leeds is when we end up going and fucking something up royally in the second half. But considering we weren't the most dominant side in that first half, that spells something very exciting for me coming into the second half here, because we're a team of two halves, and when we're vastly dominant in the first half is when things usually seem to turn against us in the second, and vice versa. Let me just change over now to the Plymouth versus Burnley game, and Burnley only winning 3-0 now. Oh shit, this is not good. This is not good at all. Burnley are absolutely trouncing Plymouth. We should sign Borja Sainz. I don't think we should, mate. Where does he? He doesn't get in the side. Where would you play Borja Sainz? Where would you play him? Yeah, let's play devil's advocate here. Where would you play him? You have Borja Sainz in the team right now. Where does he play? You know? I don't think he plays anywhere. He doesn't even play on the bench. He doesn't even get on our bench. Really. Plymouth are absolute dog shit. Yeah, they are. That I would agree with you on. There is a break and play though. Who scored for Burnley? Let me check that one out. Who scored? Does anyone know who scored? Let me have a little looky at that one. Fleming at the double. Fleming at the double and Lorraine with the other one. Shite. Shite. Portsmouth only beating Stoke 2-1. None of the other games really matter. That's the thing now. We're getting to that point in the Championship where none of the games really matter to watch from a Leeds perspective to keep an eye on. There's only 3 other sides that you're really interested in looking in and around to see who they're playing, to see what's going on. A lot of the other teams now, there is such a big gap forming. I think we are looking at the 4 teams that will be in a there or thereabouts come the tail end of the season. If it is going to be automatic promotion for 2 of those sides, it will be 2 of those 4, I believe. I don't see anyone else sneaking into the automatic spots other than this current top 4. Of course, Leeds, Sheffield United, Burnley and Sunderland. Because as things stand, Leeds are currently 15 points ahead of Middlesbrough in 5th, which is a huge lead. Huge lead. Some homeless layabout tramp scored. What the fuck? What the fuck? All Leeds aren't we indeed, Radaby. The Chief Radaby. All Leeds aren't we indeed. Burnley playing well here. I'm just doing a little bit of opposition scouting. They've got a throw in of their own. Pings it down. Go on, Plymouth, mate. Go on, just fucking break. Break. Go on, son. Go on, son. Down the left-hand side. Give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him. He's making a storming run down the left. Go on, man. Oh, that is such a shit pass, man. Yeah, call yourself a professional. Fuck me. That is awful. That is awful. The timer is not working. Oh, because it's half time, mate. It's half time, Magikowski. I've just flicked over the channel at half time to check the Burnley Plymouth game. Sorry, in which unfortunately Burnley are winning 3-0, and they look to be playing some good football. So unfortunately, that is an extra few points that Leeds have been pulled up on. Why don't you rate him, Maximilian? Why don't you rate him? Jimmy, how are we? Just back from trading and ready for a very nice second half. Just back from trading. What have you been trading, my man? What have you been trading, son? And hopefully a very nice second half indeed, mate. Hopefully a very, very nice second half. That would be something... and I think we will, as I said, because we weren't too dominant in the first half. We got the early goal and then kind of just comfortably allowed Norwich to have the ball and then pick them about on the counter-attack if when we had opportunities. I see the second half going in a manner which is a little bit more controlled for Leeds. I think we will have a little bit more of the football. I think we will come forward with a little bit more urgency, you know, a bit more determination to get a goal. We seemed relaxed to just kind of pick our moments, which in fact helped us quite a lot. Because usually we overthink things and it's too sideways and fucking backwards, but the relaxed manner in which we were playing actually was quite good to watch at times in terms of our build-up play. And I feel like in the second half is where we're going to come alive. It's got a 3-4-0 written all over it, this game. 3-4-0 written all over it. Roll on Monday. Tramps away. Why are they called the Tramps? Why are they called the Tramps? The Tramps. Uh-oh. Speaking of them, speaking of the aforementioned team, here they come on the break again. Just don't make it 4. We really need that goal difference buffer. We can't be having Burnley packing 5 past Plymouth. Can it be having that? Darlow needs to come on. Mate, you're off your Jimmy Rocker, mate. What changes would you make, if any, though? What changes would you make? Because I know one change I would make right this second, sunshine. That is bringing Senior Firpo back in at left back. Obviously, Byram on a booking. Sling him in there, mate. Chuck him in at left back. I bring Ramadzani on as well. Ramadzani, I'd wait probably 15 minutes, and then Solomon, as you said, with the knock or something, I'd take or potential knock. I'd put him on for Solomon there. Although Solomon is playing really well, and there is a decent gap between the last 2 games. Either way, I do want to see Ramadzani on the pitch though, because I feel like he won't start either against Norwich. The more I think about it, the more I think he is going to start his most trusted 2, which is Solomon and Dan James. Maybe you'll see Nonto come in there against Burnley, but either way, I don't think we're going to see Ramazani start. And arguably, he should have been starting this game with the way that he played. So I do want to see him on a little bit earlier, just so he can get some minutes under his belt. Because he doesn't deserve to have a whole week out of action after the way he played. Need another goal? Give Piro 10 minutes. Well, Piro's starting, mate. Piro's starting, brother. We can't give him 10 minutes when he's got 90 in it under his tank. Is this the Carabao Cup final or a championship match? It is the Carabao Cup semi-final. We're not quite at the final yet. We are not quite at the final yet. The semi-final currently. Semi-finalmente. Numbnuts, I've heard that that's your hat-trick Leeds last 3 goals you missed. Sorry? I most definitely have not missed Leeds' last 3 goals. Solomon, Tanaka, Ramazani. Tanaka's goal in the weekend was fucking audacious, by the way. That little back heel. Woohoo! Come on, son. Come on. I mean, in the second, you plonker. Oh, no. Burnley about to make it 4. Yep, they've made it fucking 4. What a shit goal as well. What a fucking criminal defending that is by Plymouth. Absolutely criminal, mate. How is this side even in the championship? They are fucking dog water, mate. They are dog water. Wow. Matthew, personally, I would keep Rodon and Ampadu centre-back all time, as Ampadu is better than Pascal. Yeah. I disagree. I don't think he's better centre-back than Pascal. Do you guys think he's better centre-back than Pascal? Take Piro off. Sly. He wants to take Piro off and move Aronson up top with Joseph. Tanaka at the... What the fuck kind of formation is that, mate? What? So, 3 at the back? Or you want a 4-2-4? Not even a 4-2-4. It'd be a 4-1-5. A 4-1-5, unless you're going 3 at the back and pushing Solomon and Dan James's wing-backs in there. Well-worked goal, Lars. Was a well-worked goal. Very well-worked goal. Great on the counter-attack. That's what I'm saying, man. We have some blistering pace on that counter-attack, sunshine. Blistering pace. Plymouth should be extinct. I'm sure they will be soon, mate. Extinct out of this league. The second half is primed to start very, very soon, though. So let me just change back over to Sky Sports Plus HD. Here we go, sunshine. And now I don't want the match choice. I want the big match. Leeds United. Norwich City. 3-4-2-1. Yeah, you could do a 3-4-2-1. I don't think you'd be pushing Tanaka in the 10 in that scenario, though. And also, not sure about fucking Aronson up front. That is a very, very interesting situation you got there. Wait, what did you say? Aronson and Joseph as well. Piro off Aronson and Joseph. Yeah, Sly. No, Piro off. Yeah, Aronson and Joseph up front. I mean, you have a lot of pace up front and a lot of pressing, that's for sure. You can see where you're going with that one. I would personally keep Matthew. I would personally keep Rodon and Ampadu at centre-back all the time, as Ampadu is better than Pascal. Oh, sorry, I just read that, mate. My mind's gone. My brain's gone. My mind's gone crazy, buddy. Tanaka can play the 10. He can play the 10, but he's not the best 10. He can play anywhere in the midfield line, really, but his strength is really as that number 6, number 8 kind of role. I wouldn't put him in the 10. I think there's better number 10s you can get out there that are specifically designed for that position. Solomon and Piro off. Joseph and Ramazani on. Well, Solomon is back on the pitch. He isn't going to be coming off anytime soon. Gruev, the closest substitute to Daniel Fark there. Doesn't look like there are going to be any changes at half-time. Shock horror. Tanaka has been our best player this season. Where were you Sunday? If you don't mind me asking, I don't mind indeed. But I had work. I haven't been home. I've been away. I've been away on work, so I haven't been here. Just got back. I did, of course, watch the game though, and it was a brilliant game, mate. Fucking what a game to not be here for, huh? What a game to not be here for. Leeds turning on the style. Second half has just started, though. We are 30 seconds into it currently. That is right. And... yeah. There we go. Just wait for that timer to sync up. Tanaka has been our best player this season. Tanaka has been a most consistent player, for sure. Consistent, yeah. That's what I was saying. I was asking you guys earlier. I was saying, who's your favourite player this year? Or the current Leeds United player? Who's your favourite? And I said the majority of people will say Tanaka. JT is a pilot. Not quite, mate. Not quite. Not sure about that one. Not sure about that one. Solomon and Piro off, and Joseph and Ramadzani on. I'd say my favourite Leeds player is currently Ramadzani. I just love those kind of players. I love those kind of tricky wingers. When he's on form, and it is unbelievable. Go on, Tanaka. Spray it down the left-hand side. Yes, go on, Byram, baby. Ping it. No, not like that, my son. Come on, down the left-hand side. Play him in. One ball, one touch, one moment, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted. Get this moment or let it slip. His knees are weak. His arms are heavy. He's got vomit on his sweater already. Mum's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting that Tanaka's there, running into the box, weaving in and out of defenders. Can he rip the shot? No, he's got no pot. No pop. No pop in the shot. Solomon and Piro. Oi, oi, Toby Hutter. How you doing, my son? How you doing, my son? Go on, DJ. DJ at the disco. Down the right-hand side. Brendan, Ranson fails to get the ball into the box there. Poor. Piss poor there. Very piss poor. Oh, fucking heck, mate. Fucking heck. What is that? What in the snowballs shechel is that, my son? Nope. Bottled it. Timer? Yeah, no, I'm just trying to sort the timer up. I'm just trying to Cinco de Mayo weekend it up. Just trying to sync everything up right here, right now. As Bogle sinks a Leeds United attack. Driving forward into the space. Here is Rothwell. Come on, ping it, mate. Ping it. Ping it, my son. Go on, Mano. Oh, Mano. He is driving me crazy. Go on, DJ. DJ cuts it back. Shit. Ping it. Fuck me, you donkey. What is that? You've let him walk through you. You let him waltz right past you, mate. Someone stick a leg out, man. Stick a fucking leg out, my son. Blimey, crikey. Blimey, crikey, mate. Let's see. And there we go. The timer is Cinco de Mayo. Weekended up. Don't you worry, mate. Perfectly in synchronization with it. In synchronization. As Daniel Fark looks like he's going to scrap the opposition manager. Go on, son. Fucking dig him out. Dig him out. Got a couple of changes ready. One of them appears to be Fairpo. And one of them appears to be Ilya Gruev. So none of the changes that either... Well, I did say Furpo, actually. So one of the changes I said. But Ilya Gruev looks to be coming on. Leeds potentially going defensive. Shutting up shop. Who'd have thunked it? 5-0 Burnley. Fucking heck. And we're holding on for a 1-0 lead against Norwich. Are you kidding me? Go on, Bogle. Clear it. Clear it, Bogle. Who's gone over to fucking left back for some reason. Unbeknownst to me. Plymouth, the worst team I've ever seen. They are pretty fucking shite, mate. I can't lie. But the last thing we need is Burnley picking up this big of a goal difference sweep. You can take Tanaka off. Nah. Don't get him in the book, mate. Don't get him in the book. Never a foul. It's not a foul, lad. Alright, here we go. It is Furpo and Ilya Gruev who are subject to come on. But for who? Chris Kamara. Fucking heck, mate. Better touch than that, DJ. Baby, would you look at my hip? Oh no, secondo, just before the changes are made, I do need to get a, I need to go for a quick toilet break. But let me know, W's or L's in the chat for Fark's changes so far. Is it W changes? For me, it's 50-50, mate. In fact, I'm going to have to say W changes. You can't have a substitution with Furpo coming onto the pitch and not have that be a W substitution. But I'm not sure about Gruev. Let me know. Go on, mate. Ping it in. Big corner. Oh, did I miss anything big? Did I miss anything big? Plymouth are the worst team I've seen. Where is everyone? K. Duggan, how are you, mate? Sorry, I just went for a quick toilet break. Need a quick pee. Sling it. Close him down a little bit better there, son. Uh-oh. You're giving the ball straight back to them, mate. Bogle, don't let him pass you. Oh, again, Bogle with the beautiful challenge. Beautiful spin. Wins the foul. Bogle is on fire today, man. Are we playing well? We're playing decently. It's comfortable. It's controlled. It's not the best thing. Thank you for the rose, by the way. All Leeds, aren't we? But yeah, it's a very passive game, should we say, from both sets of sides. Very passive. But Leeds are looking comfortable. Obviously, it would be a lot more comfortable with a bigger lead, but Leeds are playing well. Defensively, we've looked very strong, although currently in the midfield, we are getting the ball played around us a little bit. Norwich making us run a lot, which of course is the benefit of Leeds having the majority of possession most of the time. I'm actually intrigued to see what the possession stats are. Currently Leeds back in control of possession. 52% in this second half here. Overall, 53% of this ball possession. Leeds, as I predicted, will be taking a little bit more control of the ball in this second half here. 15 minutes in. I did miss 3.5 minutes of action through, or maybe 4 minutes of action through the toilet, so I didn't see what happened there. I did see Pirro almost score, though. Did we make the changes while I was in the toilet, actually? Did we make the changes? We did. So Tanaka has come off and Byram's come off. So Gruev on for Tanaka and Firpo on for Sam Byram. Here is Firpo. Go on, son. Drive, mate. Drive. Good run. Carry on your run. Gives it to Solomon, who cuts all the way back. And drifts into the centre. There's a lot of space there. Carry on your run, son. Oh, it's a shit ball. Pirro and Solomon on different wavelengths there. I'm back after 2 months. I remember you. See, how you doing, my man? Long time no see. How you doing, brother? Do you reckon we will need to sign anyone if we want to win the league? Of course. Of course not. No, I don't. Not this year. Not this year. Our squad is more than good enough to win the league. More than good enough. The quality and the strength and depth that we have. We're literally just missing that number 9. But as I said, I don't see us signing anyone. Unless if we release one of our number 9s. And even then, what, a loan player potentially? Because I don't think Leeds want a decently expensive number 9 on their books. Because if we do get promoted, you'd have to get rid of them or get rid of a couple of other strikers. With 3 strikers currently on our books, especially in the wages that Bamford's on, I don't see us bringing anyone in. And we don't need any real additions to this squad because quality and depth, as I said. The fact Ramazani's not even getting a look in after the performance he put in the other day goes to show you the quality we have. And Firpo with a great block there. Leeds have given away a corner, though. And we are shaky at defending set pieces here. Sheffield United and Burnley will finish top 2. I hope not, double A, mate. I hope not. Too early for me to say definitely no because I've been burnt too many times with Leeds. Been burnt way too many times. Favorite Leeds player of all time or currently playing? Of all time, I'd have to say there's only one option, mate. And that is Rafinha, mate. Rafinha. Currently playing, I'd say Ramazani. And that is a Leeds United free kick. Thank you very much. Cheers, ref. Got us out of that one, mate. I hope we're going for the Prem, mate. I hope we're going for the Prem. Glad to hear you're doing well. I hope we're going for the Prem, my son. We need it. We need to get out of this pit of a league that we're currently in. Who's your favourite, Ollie? Who's your favourite? Tanaka? Go on, Ferps. Back to Firpo. Drive. There you go. Drive, son. Carry on the run. Carry on the run. Lovely ball to Solomon. Swing it in first time. Nah, he's cut back. He's still got the ball. He's fine. Firpo, though. Can Firpo swing it in? Yes, he can. Beautiful cross. Phenomenal cross, Firpo. Aronson with a scissor kick. It's easy. They've kept it in the pitch. Big mistake. I don't know why they've kept it in there. Solomon can cross it in now. And it's to DJ! At the disco. What a fucking goal. All coming by courtesy of Firpo on that left-hand side. What a screamer by DJ that was. What a screamer. What a fucking goal, my son. That is a beauty. That is a beauty. Finished with an absolute plum and a cherry on top. A strike so good that Conor McGregor in his prime is sat there making notes. Look at that. Firpo, there's only one way you can get the ball back in there, and it's flicking it high. Aronson with the scissor kick. And then for some reason, Norwich decide to keep the ball in play. Head the ball straight back to Solomon. And that is a fucking beaut of a ball to the far post. And is that outside of the left foot by DJ? Let's have a little look at that one. Beautiful in-swinger by Solomon. And no, it is inside of the right foot by DJ. Straight across the face of goal. Into the side netting. That is a beautifully worked goal. And Leeds have a vital, vital second goal in this game. Huge second goal. Here we go, my son. Now we're cooking. Solomon with another goal and an assist. People ask why he's starting Solomon. He's got us a goal and an assist today. So you can't knock it. You can't knock it. Same with Rafinha, but I don't agree. I like Ao Tanaka. Yeah, see, I guessed it, mate. I guessed it'd be Tanaka. I know it, man. He's everyone's fan favourite. I hear it. I hear it. He's consistently amazing. I hear it. Go on, Ferps. Another great run by Firpo coming up. Look at that. Instant impact by Firpo on the left-hand side, though. Oh, go on, Rothwell. Carries on his run. Plays it down the right-hand side. Bogle, can he swing the cross in now? Fucking rips a shot instead. Big save. Great effort. DJ, play it back to Rothwell. No, he's kept it too long and he's tried to swing it in from a standstill position. No one's there, though. Leeds recycle the ball well. Back to Ampadu. Can we spring another attack on now? This is where we need to make our momentum count. Well, Daniel, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Come on, mate. No, we're not. We're not getting Buendia. Okay, Duggan. For now. Signing a winger just doesn't make any sense for Leeds. We have 4 top quality wingers in the side. All currently fit. Go on, Solomon. Ref, foul. Ref, foul. Foul, ref. Hello? Hello? What? You're not going to give us the foul. James is clear of Buendia. Exactly, mate. As is Solomon. As is Ramazani. David De Gea with another great save for Norwich there. My favourite ever player is Big Pablo Hernandez. I can't argue with that one. Cannot argue with that one. Ao Tanaka edits. Ao edits. Yeah, I can't argue with that one, mate. Cannot argue with that one. I have a lot of love for Big Pablo Hernandez. Pablo Hernandez. Pablo Hernandez. He plays for United with Kiko Casilla. There's Pablo Hernandez. Come on, boys. J Rocketman Bogle. Go on, Bogle. Great fucking pressing again there. Great work, Bogle. Bogle's been my man of the match so far. He's been unreal in there. He's been unreal today. Great work by Rothwell as well there. Driving foot. Or Ampadu, sorry. It's not even Rothwell. It's Ampadu. Go on, son. Great spin there. Aronson on the right-hand side. DJ, can he swing it in? Yes, he can. Aronson keeps the ball in. Still going, Aronson. Play it into DJ. Finds Roden instead. There's a third goal in this for Leeds. There is a third goal in this for Leeds. Hi, I'm the guy from last time, Archie Sharp. How are you doing, man? Remember the name? Sharp as a steak knife is Archie. How are you? Bogle indeed. Curved glass. How you doing, curved glass, man? How are you? Made any big wins at Empire recently? Yeah, very good, mate. Very good, Archie. Very, very good. Especially when I'm watching this liquid football on my TV screen. Go on, DJ. Cut it back. Can you swing it in? Oh, he's on the right-hand side. He's still going, DJ. Still fucking going, my son. Oh, my days. What a run. Bogle rips the shot. It's blocked. It's finding its way back to Rothwell. Drives in. Still going, Rothwell. Still going, my son. Penalty. Ref. Pen ref. Ref. Oh, he's not giving it again. And is he booked Rothwell for diving? You have got to be joking me, mate. You have got to be joking me. Wow, that is criminal. Let's have a little look at this one. Carries on his run. Beautiful run. That's a foul! That's not a fucking dive. Oh, no, that is a dive. That is a clear dive. That's a... don't know. From the other angle, it did look like a bit of a dive. Who are two teams you'd like to see Leeds get to the Prem with? Don't really give a monkeys, mate. As long as Leeds are one of those sides, that's all I care about. I don't really care for the other teams in the competition. I just want Leeds to get promoted. What are you saying, JT? I'm saying I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very copacetic right now. And very happy you're here indeed, Imre G. Shaw. Just been poised, getting myself ready. Had a little gym workout before this to get myself in the vibe of the game. Missed the goal. What happened, Maximilian? Was a beautifully worked goal. Started by Furpo on the left-hand side. Manufactured a run out of nothing. Kept the ball through. Beautiful ball down the left-hand side to Solomon. And then he kind of fucked it up. Furpo manages to keep it in the byline. Flicks it all the way into the box. Lifts it. Then it's flicked back across by DJ. Scissor kicked on the line by Aronson. It's going off the pitch. For some reason, Norwich keep it in. Head it straight back out to Solomon. Puts in a picture of an in-swinger over to DJ on the right-hand side. Inside of the foot. Very tight angle. Very, very tight angle. Straight back across the face of goal into the side netting. Really well worked goal. Great to see you again as well, my man. And we've got a double change coming up. Nonto and Ramazani coming on, which means you would believe it would be Dan James and Solomon coming off. And it is Dan James and Solomon coming off. Number 7 and number 14 making way. And what's 7 plus 14? 21. Look at that. They show the first goal again. Fucking beautiful play. Beautiful play by Leeds. Such quality play. Such quality play. Go on the DJ. And here we go, Ramazani. This is your moment, mate. You were on fire on the weekend. Can he remain that way today? Solomon talking to someone. Cuts a frustrated figure on the sidelines. Terrible ball through. Terrible ball. Good pressing by Nonto, though. Fair play to him. Fair play to the guy. I picked Leeds to win their league and Sheffield United each way. When did you put that bet on? Was that a beginning of the season special? Was that a beginning of the season special? If so, I mean, you've picked the top 2 teams currently right now. Of course, there's a long way to go, though. A long, long way to go to the end of the season. Mafasa sending the TikTok thing to Universe, to Jess. Go on, Furpo. Drags him down. Pulls his shirt. Is he going to get himself in the booking? 10 minutes on the pitch. Straight in the book. Nah, referees let it go. Fair play. Although here come Norwich down the right-hand side. Ramazani not able to win the ball back. And it's a great block by Ampadu, who's taken a boot to the head, has he? He's holding his back, actually. What's happened here? Ramazani unable to get the ball off Stacey. And then it's a great block by Ampadu. And then it looks like he's kind of been kneed in the back of the head. 1 goal. Official E. 1 goal in the second half so far for Leeds. Hopefully we can get another goal in the second half. So far. Well, not so far. Coming up. Oh, way before the season started. Well, fucking fair play to you, mate. I hope Leeds win the league. Listen, man, I've been burnt too many times to say outright Leeds are going to win the league. But with the squad we have, there's no reason why we shouldn't win this league. Quality we have is unbelievable. 1 goal, yes or no, bro? What do you mean? Not quite sure what you mean there, Chief. Care to elaborate? Care to elaborate for me? Great challenge, Ramazani. Quality. Brilliant challenge. fucking brilliant stuff, my son. You play Unk? Oh, man. Unk status achieved, mate. Unk status achieved. I do play. I do play. I do play ball. Do you think that Luton is going to get double relegation? Bye-bye. See you next time. See you next time, Archie. Nice to have you in here. K. Duggan. Gonna go. Gonna have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of the day as well. Have a great rest of the day. I meant to say UK, Unk. Bloody autocorrect. I am okay. I'm very okay. I'm very full. I'm very full, my man. Unk is very full. Uncle. Great stuff, Ramazani. Beautiful challenge. How are you doing, T? Isanitima. Isaac Gaddafi. Colonel Gaddafi. Uh-oh. I look at the chat for a second, and here come Norwich. Whoa, that was close. 9 minutes, 11 minutes, and, 9 minutes, 11 minutes, 10 minutes, and 10 seconds left of regulation time for Leeds to hold out here. Second goal making this rather comfortable, but we've seen Leeds give away leads like this very recently in the memory. See, that's what I'm talking about, though. Although Norwich have had 45% of the possession, 3 touches in our box and 3 shots, 0 of which on target. Leeds in the second half putting on a clinic here. Here come Norwich inside our box, though. Couple more touches inside our box now. 2 touches to be precise before Ramazani wins the ball back and drives the ball straight out of our box, and he's fouled as a result of that. Tries to drive Leeds on the counter-attack. He's chopped down. Booking for Norwich. Leeds have a nice free kick. We played Norwich at the weekend. One of the worst sides I've seen at the Lane. Really, T? Really? One of the worst sides. They haven't been too bad today. It has been comfortable for Leeds. But I wouldn't say that they're the worst side I've seen come to Ellen Road this year. Go on, Bogle. Drive. Finds Nonto. Nonto, can he win it? No, he can't. Close. No, I don't reckon Norwich are going to score. I don't at all. Shit the bed, JT. Just turned on my Dolby Atmos. I thought you were at the side. Oh, man. I could do a Dolby Atmos myself, to be fair. Thought you were at this side. Maybe I am. Maybe I am at the side of you. Maybe I'm behind you. Pero, welcome in. Which means dog in Spanish. Or but, depending on how you spell it. Pero no es por maestro aquí. Go on, son. Piro. Nice touch. This is it. Spring on the counter-attack. Let's make it 3. Let's make it 3, baby. Nonto down the right-hand side. Cut inside, son. Through the middle of the gap. Thread the needle. Thread the needle now. He's carried on. He's carried on his run for no reason, a man, and he's given the ball straight to them. Too predictable there. Predictable. It was a nice thigh gap in the middle of there. You just got to cut the ball through them there. Melier back to Roden. 7 minutes to go. Comfortable game. You got to say comfortable. 3 points in the bag for Leeds here. What did you guys make of? What do you make of this performance? What do you make of Leeds' past week of football? Seems to be turning on the star at the right point. Burnley will be a big test though. Be very telling. Ramazani puts his foot on the ball, stands over it. Whoa, fucking hell, dinks it all the way over to Firpo on the left-hand side there. Clears it away for a Leeds throw-in. Kicks straight back into the stands. Rothwell opens his body up now. Plays it to Bogle. Bogle into Pirro. Pirro out to Bogle. Bogle into Nonto. Still driving Nonto. Oh, fuck. So close. But yes, so far. Pirro drags his man down. Gets a yellow card for his troubles. Beautiful foul there by Pirro. Great professional foul. Current attendance only 35,157 today. Not a packed out Ellen Road. Very close to being packed out. Shooting the cameras to the stands. Love to see it. A couple of interesting hand movements there. Eddie Gray loving it. Five minutes left. Come on. Just hold out. Don't concede this stupid corner here now. Don't concede this corner. I did say I don't think we're going to concede, but this corner is always dangerous. Every corner in Leeds that Leeds are defending is always very dangerous for me. Got Ramazani and Nonto, the two furthest men from the corner here. Good pace for the press. Both very energetic right now, considering they've just come onto the pitch. Should have bundles of energy to use. Go on, Firpo. What the fuck was that? What the flim fuck was that, mate? What the heck am I watching there, son? He just passed the ball to nobody. Thought Perot was going to make the run, perhaps. But this is comfortable. Just passing it around the back Leeds now. Just passing it. One touch football. Opens his body. Plays it. Opens his body. Plays it. Look at this. Calm. Composed. Or actually attacking, to be fair. Could steal a third. Firpo with the cross. Still going. Aronson inside the box here. Fox in the box. Weaving in and out. Pure composure by the lad. Oi! Fucking heck, Ramazani with an absolute curler. An absolute curl-wheezy. Unfortunately, to no avail. Big goalkeeping save there. Goalkeeping save. I was going to say goalkeeping clearance, but see, opens his body up, rips the shot. Beautiful curler. I think it takes a little deflection on its way as well. Let's see. Maybe a slight nick. Keeper had to scurry across his goal to get there. Is this Rothwell coming off now for Giavogi to shore up shop for Leeds United? And with this corner, could pose an attacking threat as well. Go on, son. Get your noggin on it. Get your Nogzinho on it. Great corner in. Inches, Jezza. Oh! Who was that? Who was that with the flick on? Giavogi almost knocking it in back post there. It was Piro with the flick on. Fucking fair play, Joel. Beautiful flick on from the front post there. Corner whipped in. And he flicks it on beautifully. Almost found its way into the back of the net there. Almost flicked in off the side of the post. Beautiful stuff. Four minutes left of stoppage time here. No way we can concede two. Is that a goal kick for Leeds? Yeah, no way we can concede two now. Now it's just a matter of keeping a clean sheet. Could have done potentially with the extra goal difference-wise, but our goal difference is still looking very, very healthy. 34-plus goal difference, I believe, now. I believe it is 34-plus goal difference. Let me just check. Yeah, 34-plus. Burnley now on 27-plus, though. Just 7 behind us. With their 5-0 lead currently in action against Plymouth. Only a 3-point buffer and a 7-goal difference. Say if they were to win 2-0, that would go down to a 3-goal difference on the same points. My national team plays tonight. Pochettino still hasn't sold me on his process. Leeds have 100% sold me on theirs. Have they? They've 100% sold you. I'm still not 100%, mate. I'd say I'm 85, 90% sold. I ain't 100% sold yet, but I hope if we continue in this vein of form that we've been playing in past couple of games. Obviously, as I said, Burnley, huge test. If we can play like this against Burnley, if we can beat Burnley convincingly, then I'll be starting to slide over to the 100%. Who do you play tonight? What's the game? Who are you playing? What game are you playing today? Is that a corner for Leeds? Last kick of the game, corner. Last kick of the game, corner. Let's send everyone up. Let's send the kitchen sinking. Let's send Melier in there. Let's get him a goal. Oh, are they going to blow the whistle before they're taking it? They have blown the whistle before they're taking the corner. Fair play. Leeds United 2, Norwich City 0. Big game, big win, big 3 points for Leeds United. We're playing our D team against their A team, Costa Rica. It's just a friendly, but still. Fair play. Well, hopefully for your sake, you smash them. What makes you not sold on Pochettino, though? What makes you not sold on him? Considering he is the protege of the greatest manager to ever grace the game in Marcelo Bielsa. The greatest manager ever. There you go, though. That is a wrap for today. Leeds United cruising past Norwich. Comfortable game in the end. Nothing too much to write home about, but it was a game we needed to win and one that we won convincingly. So I am very, very happy. I'm leaving this situation very, very happy. Thank you guys for the support as well, for the likes. I know who you are. I don't know where you like them from. I know it's you. 23 Source Demons are absolute living legends. So shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so, so much. As always, been an absolute pleasure. For now, I will see you all very, very soon as we move onwards and upwards up the league. For now, though, thank you guys so much. Au revoir, my brothers and my sisters. Au revoir, my gang.